sleep, we wake them up. Wake up, the champs is in, champion. We want back ins, wipe my sins, wipe it, they can't win,
Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Just got back from a busy weekend. Had some good football games this weekend on playoff football. A little disappointing for me because I'm a Packer fan, but still fun to watch. So yeah, trying to get back to the regular schedule here and stream my regular morning Browns franchise, and then hopefully later tonight gonna go for some good rounds on zombies. So my one teammate's wife just got COVID, so I don't know if that's gonna affect how many people I have playing, but just trying to get back in the swing of things here on a Monday morning. Hoping to play through 2 games here and then gotta head out to work. Just checking to see who I need to re-sign here. And we got our first viewer. Thanks for watching. I got back from kind of a busy weekend here, so thanks for signing back on. Hoping to play through 2 games here. Just checking to see who I need to re-sign.
I got the front defense, they got the end. Going for long on first and 10. Gotta go hard, we gotta give all. No loss or excuses, cause we gotta win. They say they sleep, must not be a fan. Get at your mans and mess up your plans. Look at your stands and look at your hands. I do what I want and you do what you can. I do it for fans, you do it for fame. EA Sports, we in the game. I am the coach and the player of the game. They gon' remember the name.
We want back ins, wipe my sins, they can't win, no new friends, football fans, they sleep again, we wake them up, the champs is in, champion, we want back ins,
Still only have 1 loss on the season.
no new friends,
And it looks like my team ranking actually went down this week. I had been up to 78, so I'm not quite sure what happened. One of my good players must have deteriorated a little bit.
Could it be an early Super Bowl preview? So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Hurry up, here we go.
A first down throw for Mayfield. And incomplete to open things up.
He got his bell rung.
Defensively, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
Spun a little early there.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
I was out ice fishing this weekend and tweaked my back a little bit, so sitting in a little different spot than where I normally play. Hopefully it doesn't affect my vision here.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized. The other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Mayfield on first down.
I didn't think he was going to get a handout there. Well, run game's been working pretty good so far. Might as well go back to it, see what we can do. Looks like they switched to my second running back here.
And a little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got it open, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. And I think he's a guy, if they had let him walk, no one was going to be shouting from the top of a mountain, but he's a good guy. He's a good locker room guy, too.
Good locker room and a good player. I mean, he's a valuable starter for them. And if you just want to start over and maybe bring in someone new, the learning curve might be a little bit big. So it's a good job by getting him taken care of, and now they can move forward. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're
Seems like they might have figured out my running game here. Let's see.
Move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play.
Yeah, blitzing.
Mayfield, that's in Joker over the middle. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. Going into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down. And partner, the record book for career receiving yardage has officially been rewritten.
And Brandon, it was done not in small passes, but in big chunks.
I'd like to get my running back here a touchdown just because I'm tired of seeing that same goal popping up. I have trouble running here in the red zone though.
It'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after it. Put the pressure on them.
Mayfield looks to throw.
Just snuck it in behind that linebacker there.
In for the score. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter.
Here we go now. Blue line it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down somewhat
Face
awkwardly
mask.
here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
It's a double coverage on the right. Looks like they're going to be playing up on the running back, so I'm going to have to hit Carrington. I'm actually glad that quarter ended.
The Browns with the football to begin quarter number 2.
Didn't look like I was going to get much on that play.
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'll take 5 yards on that first
A very solid gain on
first down.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. He had their low TD earlier, and now he's got a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running in the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. That was a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here a minute.
Didn't quite make it. And give it to the big guy here. Got to keep padding his stats, trying to get him into the Hall of Fame. So we can get him another one here. 10 touchdowns on the year with a fullback.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
I'm going to try and hit Richmond here just because I want to complete that goal here. I try and get him as much experience as you can. Since he's only a normal progression player, gotta try and keep trying to get him as many touches as possible just to keep him right up around that 82, 83 mark.
I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone,
oh yeah.
You see him pointing, communicating where he is, and it passed him up to each
Second viewer here, good morning.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. More from Cleveland.
Gonna play this game and one more.
At the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. Good footwork at the 30.
Yeah, it's working. Too close to the sideline again. Darn it.
37 yards.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
To throw, this will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of
Remember to pay close attention to the clock here, because
pick up on the pitch and catch.
a lot of the times I make a mistake and not pay attention to the clock and end up running out the half.
Until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy. And they keep making the connection.
Dangerous business there.
End zone, but it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts.
Man, that linebacker broke on that ball pretty quick.
I think they're going back to that well. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play.
I'm surprised I got the ball back.
They will have the football at their own 20-yard line. And the Browns getting set to go. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
It's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Obviously, I disagree with the announcer there.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Open receiver complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there at 22. 1st down, Mayfield. As he releases it.
Couldn't quite get it off. Gonna get a short pass here across the middle and then call a timeout, I'm thinking.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
See what the middle linebacker does. I might take a shot to Richmond if he keeps up.
A second down throw for Mayfield.
All right, man, get down. Get down.
This inside the 30. And we're going to get a timeout.
See, that's where I usually end up not paying attention to the clock and I screw up and miss out on points. Not that it seems like I'm going to need the points, but we're doing okay.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. This is something you would call a
come on now.
They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
All-star offense.
I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit.
I know what those fans are doing about.
And really to come back and win, and you take it with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs.
Here we go.
Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give them a touchdown.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
On a 2nd and long,
It's kind of crazy that he's over 1,000 yards already. It doesn't seem like I've been running the ball this year that often.
They've seen things that they've seen
So it
on
must
tape
just be
in previous games.
big chunk
That
plays.
leads to believe that even
Seems
in a
like
distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I'm not sure we can spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Fielded at the 20.
Come in. Come in.
Through the contact. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Eagles will have it taking... Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you continue to play the field position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
And they'll run it here. And they'll take
Seems
this
like, I don't know, it seemed like that audible route looked weird.
It'll be a pickup
That's why I didn't audible there.
with a 3rd and 3.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us and he's like, hey, these plays make me look fat. And we said, nah, man.
Back now here on EA Sports.
I love those
It's
short,
the
quick
Browns
pass
football, and they've
plays.
got the lead here as we start
I think that's
quarter
why you
number 4.
see Brady doing so well, no matter where he's playing, because it seems like he's got guys that he can always check down to get those quick plays. That's what they were missing earlier in the season when they were kind of getting adjusted.
With this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs.
If you watched the Packer-Buck game yesterday, it seemed like at least the first half of the game, that's what was happening, just those short passes, and the Packers couldn't get any pressure on them.
All right, here we go.
Mayfield downs.
Oh, come on!
He's trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku.
He just missed the ball.
Sometimes
I don't think I've ever seen that happen.
What you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They
That
try
would've
their
been a
best to
touchdown.
find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the
All right,
play
here we go.
down.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. Look at this spin.
Balance.
And inside the 20 before it's brought down. 14 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
He's still rumbling, isn't he?
Love that
Still
spin
looking fresh in
move
this one,
because you
despite
get
the heavy
kind of
workload.
keep your momentum going.
Well conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Right back to it on first down. And brought
First
down.
down.
They get it inside the 10
Uh-oh.
to the
He
7.
banged up, though.
And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown.
Seems like he gets hurt every year.
And how might this affect him for the playoffs? We'll get a report when we come back. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll try and run for it. First and goal. And able to push his right forward here for a good little gain. A pickup of 4 on
Mr.
first
Bruce
down.
Sternum, he'll be
Second
back.
and goal. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it the football. Get it
Seems
out.
like that never works, that fullback run when I'm out further than
Loss
the
of a
1.
yard, and it'll set up third down.
Third and goal.
That should be
All right.
congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop
So
a
I'm
big
going to roll
fullback
to the
like that,
right
that's
unless
not
they
easily
get
done.
a push
He does
there.
not go down easily, you're right, but he did there. Mayfield, flush to his right. He gets the Browns are in the end zone. Touchdown.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules?
But Rodgers should have did.
Never call a game.
They're trying to squeeze that into Adams.
Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt fourth and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive first and 10.
Here we go now.
This is Hunter. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Now let's go.
Again on the ground with Hunter. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45.
Timeout
Now the Eagles
defense.
will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. The Browns on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Hey. All right, here we go.
Here's Hunter. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense.
No.
And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Seems like running on this game, you almost have to use dive plays. I haven't had much success with other running plays anyway.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
I'm both defense. I'm gonna try it. And
Adjustment on defense, they've had an
under Carrington.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here, escaping the pressure. And he's got to go wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal
here we go.
is down,
3-19.
stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They know that old
Keep
expression.
jumping
It's not my
between.
night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out.
remember what I was gonna say.
Doesn't
Sorry about
exactly
that.
play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5.
I'm gonna call timeout. Try and throw it in the end zone. Why not?
Timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Trying to force it in there. I figure, why not?
Anticipation and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, I remember what I was going to say. I was going to say keep jumping in between 1 and 2 viewers. I don't know if I'm just boring and they keep jumping between channels or what. That's right. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. If you guys haven't gave me a follow, make sure you do that. I'm trying to make it to affiliate. Probably do one more game here, I'm thinking. That was last week's awards. Let's see what we got. Let's take a look and see how close my fullback is to making it to the Hall of Fame here. Still about the same. Torn on if I want to sign some of these guys. My game freezing here? Seems like my game might have froze up. I'll we'll see. Sure what's going on. Hold on. Let me restart up the game. Madden screen's loading. I know you guys can't see it yet. Doesn't seem like anyway.
Sports. It's in the game.
Somebody stop me. Lord, if I'm doing it wrong, please stop me. Stop me. Stop me. And Lord.
Hopefully I didn't lose my progress from the game before. I think it should still be in there. I'm not gonna re-sign him. He's asking for too much for a 78. Too old. Not gonna re-sign him. I'll take my chance on that left guard too. I don't need 2 left tackles, so I'm gonna let him go. I mean, I do need 2, but only one's gonna play at a time. Man, that's tempting on a fullback there. Last game of the season. So far, only one loss. For some reason, my team dropped from... It started the season out of 77, went up to 78, and now it's down to 77 again. So, doesn't look like I'm gonna hit where I was hoping to be, where my team would progress to like an 80, but that's okay. You can tell by the record we're still doing okay. Probably gonna have to supplement some of my players with some free agents if there's any good ones available.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
Mayfield on first down.
Got him.
Open, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They got 29 yards that time.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision. And receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Mayfield now finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. Two nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Mayfield looks to throw. The killer here is complete.
So I'm thinking for what I might do when I'm streaming later tonight for zombies. I know I always stream, it seems like, right from the beginning round for the most part. I think what I might do is play the first 10 rounds or so, just because, I mean, you guys know how I start up. I do pretty much the same thing every time, so why be repetitive?
You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script.
Gotta hope for no injuries this game. My depth isn't very good. I'm trying to push the throwaway button, but I keep clicking the speed burst out of habit.
Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately. I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively there to hold it to a short.
Ooh. Man, those guys jump a long ways.
Incomplete. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there?
I probably shouldn't be picking these myself because I'm not very good at field goals, but seems like this year I've been alright.
Offense gets set to take over. The Browns offense trotting back on the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive.
Probably holding, I'm guessing.
Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case,
Holding.
a field goal,
Offense.
they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that.
Still first down.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive down with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now a second down throw from Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you
Usually I could try and hit Richmond as he's coming right across the center of the field if possible. No time. No time at all.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
He only has to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. He'll take it at the 42. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football.
As much as I'd like to keep the starters in here, I think since we're one game away from the playoffs, might start playing some of these other guys just to make sure that they stay healthy. Wide receivers doesn't matter so much. And I guess I'll keep Njoku in there.
With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. And the Browns getting set to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs.
Oh, come on. Every time I get a halfway decent run.
That's what they're looking for here. So a decent game.
Still first down.
For not on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it second down.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult.
Dolphins rush gets home, down he goes.
No time
Now
again.
the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. As they'll talk it over here before it'll be an important third down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Hurry up, here we go.
He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He's got his tight end in Njoku. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. And partner, the record book for career receiving yardage has officially been rewritten.
And Brandon, it was done not in small passes, but in big chunks all the time. This guy knew how to get downfield, create yardage, and now he sits with the record, the all-time record for receiving yardage in the NFL.
And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen.
To the right side and complete to Njoku. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for feeling out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. It takes 2 to tango. Flushed out right. Wide open receiver complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 24 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people.
here
On
we
the
go.
run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Escape in the crowd. Pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And Santos able to put this one up and through it. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes up. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better. Probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally.
Uh-oh, that's not good. I didn't see him.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and interception to see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened.
We missed him big time.
First play. Give the quarterback some
See
confidence.
what happened. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right around the radio because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. That's Njoku over the middle. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him over-reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't really throw as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Detroit!
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to the runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Hunter. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
It's not letting you snap it.
Play clock down at 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third
Kind
quarter.
of weird on me.
Here we go now.
Now a shotgun snap is the lifted throw. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. On third down, it's Hunter. And he'll be
Face my ass.
with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get
Personal
you
foul.
tacked on for good
Face
measure.
mask. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it.
No time at all.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me, long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
The kick here is complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Here we go.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation.
That might be a
He
miss.
can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can...
Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter.
Hurry up, here we go.
This is Huddle. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing with the football. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
Set. Green 39.
Again on the ground with Kittle. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20
Baker,
points.
go
That's what
home.
you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them
Did you catch that? All right.
they could get it done.
When I saw that there wasn't any separation on the top, I was like, I'm just going to film it.
Leading here in the 4th. That one goes for 24 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st down.
Definitely didn't think he was going to come down with that.
Here to his running back. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Steps away to his left. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
All right, partner, I'm a defender. I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the 1st down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback. It's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
23 yards on the play. This quarterback now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. It's caught. Mitchell. They showed up a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
3 viewers. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Last game of my franchise season here. Then going to be a playoff. So far, only 1 loss. Team's rated a 77 going into the playoffs. Pretty bad.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Need to, but I'm gonna.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And that lines up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll set up the throw.
He jumped that pretty quick. Thought that might be the case, but I was like, yeah. I'm gonna chuck it in there anyway. I grew up watching Brett Favre, so you gotta take some risks, you know.
It looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. If he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves him out there with another.
There we go.
It's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Playing my backup quarterback and running back this game, trying to save my main guys, so that there's no injuries for the playoffs.
Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now, what can the offense
Just no
do as they
turnovers
take
here.
possession?
Set. Green 3.
And they'll run it with Hunter. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. An ideal down and distance.
Gotta keep it
to try to finish
interesting.
this thing off. Second and inches. And they'll go ground game here in the tailback. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Let's go. Green.
And they'll go on the ground.
I should have cut inside that blocker.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the
Blue
play.
90. Blue 90.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This will be called about.
I know I shouldn't be throwing, but
It's stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
They'll try to run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And we will get
I'm gonna
a
try and
timeout
score here.
with 2 ticks left.
Might as well. Hopefully I don't throw a pick 6 and lose the game.
Saw those lateral type runs. For the best backs that made it happen,
We'll see.
Put it in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for.
Might have a slight window on that primary right when he first makes his break. I'm gonna try it.
He'll look to throw, and his throw here's incomplete.
Alright, finishing the regular season with 1 loss with a team that's only ranked 77. Not too bad.
You take it and you run with it.
Thanks again for watching. I'll be back tonight streaming Call of Duty Zombies. So I'm thinking I'll probably start the stream at about 8:30, 9 Central, 8:30 or 9 Central, right in that range. So make sure you stop by and check it out. Otherwise, they say I always appreciate the views. Fast forward a little bit just to see, so we can see who we're playing when I start streaming this tomorrow. Ooh, we've got 2 skill points. Might as well keep upping him. He's the future. Baker's got another upgrade. Other running back. Definitely pretty deep at the running back position. got? Patriots at 10-6. And I did get my team up to an 80. So we're back up to where I thought, even though I didn't think we were going to make it. That's where I was hoping we would be. So as long as the team stays healthy, we got a shot. But catch you later.